Table analysis questions measure your ability to interpret and analyze information presented in a sortable table, similar to a spreadsheet. You'll likely see a table, a paragraph of text that describes it, and then several questions. You'll have to perform statistical calculations on and make logical deductions about the numbers in the chart. The questions may have a variety of answer choice formats. And directly above the table, you'll see a sort button that, when clicked, opens a drop-down menu of options that correspond to the column headers in the table. When you select a category from the drop-down menu, the entire chart will be sorted in order based on the category you select. If the information in that column is numerical, it'll be sorted from lowest to highest. If the information in that column is text, it'll be sorted in alphabetical order. Decide how you would sort the information before answering each question. The key to understanding the table is the paragraph of text that accompanies it. Read this first to get a general overview of the table's content. Then look at the table itself, paying special attention to the table headings and the drop-down menu. Let's see how this plays out with our first set. Your first step should be to read the text accompanying the table so that you understand what all the data mean. Here, the table shows the private school enrollment numbers for various states, as well as for District of Columbia in 2008. It also tells you that the table distinguishes between for-profit and not-for-profit institutions. Next, look at the table itself and read the column headings. The private institutions are split into two main categories, undergraduate and post-baccalaureate, which are further broken down into for-profit and not-for-profit schools. The undergraduate schools are also defined into 2- and 4-year programs. Total enrollment numbers for undergraduate and post-baccalaureate programs are also provided. This is a lot of information, and you'll need to pay attention to how it's organized in order to answer the question. Now you have a series of statements to answer. Here, you must indicate if each statement is true or false. Many table analysis questions ask you to compare pieces of information, as this first true-false statement indicates. For this question, you first need to find the state with the largest enrollment in for-profit, 4-year undergraduate schools. Look at your table and find the column that contains that information. Here it's easy to see that Arizona has the highest enrollment with 275,530 students. If you weren't able to see that at a glance, you can sort the table by the for-profit, 4-year undergraduate column. Now that you have the first piece of information, it's time to find the second. You now know that you're looking for information about Arizona. Look under the column for undergraduate, 4-year, not-for-profit, and you'll see that Arizona is by far the lowest at 3,539 students. Arizona, the state with the largest for-profit, 4-year undergraduate enrollment, does in fact have the smallest not-for-profit 4-year undergraduate enrollment, so the answer is true. Notice the keyword combined in the next part of this question. Combined means that you'll find more than one number and add them together. You're looking for the two states with the lowest non-zero enrollment in for-profit 2-year undergraduate colleges. First, sort the table by for-profit 2-year undergraduate colleges. The two lowest non-zero enrollment states are Iowa and Alabama. Now that you've identified the two relevant states, determine what the question is asking. Do these states have more students enrolled in not-for-profit than in for-profit programs? In the table, each state has 3 categories of for-profit and 3 categories of not-for-profit schools. You'll need to combine these somehow. It may be tempting to plug everything in and get an exact value, but the calculation process uses up precious time, and it's easy to introduce errors when you enter so many numbers under time pressure. The test makers know this, so they design problems that are best solved strategically. In this case, you can accurately estimate the answer just by looking at the 4-year undergraduate institutions. In Iowa, the for-profit enrollment exceeds the not-for-profit enrollment by about 22,000 students. In Alabama, the difference is about 11,000, leading to a combined difference of about 33,000 in favor of the for-profit side. The 2-year undergraduate institutions also have more for-profit students, so the trend continues. On the post-baccalaureate side, There are more enrollments in not-for-profit schools, but given how small the numbers are, there's no way they'll balance out the 33,000 student difference you already calculated. Through strategic estimation, you can determine which category has more students in much less time than it would take to calculate precisely. It's clear that there are more students enrolled in for-profit institutions than in not-for-profit institutions, making the answer to this question false. Nice work so far. Last statement. Here, you're asked again to compare two pieces of information. By now, you should be zeroing in on the keywords in the statement that'll tell you how to sort the table. In this case, you're looking for the not-for-profit 4-year undergraduate column and the not-for-profit 2-year undergraduate column. And notice the keyword, median, which appears twice. You need to sort two columns and compare the median numbers. The median number of each set will appear exactly in the middle of the set when all the terms are placed in ascending or descending order. You won't be able to eyeball the median number, so get ready to use the sort function. First, sort by not-for-profit 4-year undergraduate institutions. There are 21 states in this table, so you'll be looking for the 11th state. To calculate which line you're looking for in a table with an odd number of lines, you can always use the following formula. Total number minus 1 divided by 2 and plus 1. According to the sorted chart, the 11th state is Indiana. Once you know to focus on Indiana, sort the table by not-for-profit 2-year undergraduate institutions. Again, Indiana is the median, the 11th state. So the same state has both medians you're looking for, and the answer to this question is true. To succeed in table analysis questions, understand what information the table contains and how it's organized before attacking the questions. Pay close attention to the column headings and use the sort function whenever possible, especially when finding the median. Doing that will help you visualize information quickly, leading to more right answers on test day.